Excellency Ambassador Charles and the Secretary General of ECOSOC, ministers, ambassadors, leaders of industry, CEO of ICANN. I also recognize in this room the presence of Dr. Tim Berners-Lee and Dr. Bob Kahn, two of the fathers of the Internet as we know it today. Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I am very pleased to join you here in Sharm el-Sheikh, and I would like to thank the government and the people of Egypt for the beautiful location and the warm hospitality provided to us for this important fourth IGF meeting. This is a major milestone in the IGF process, which will both take stock and look ahead. Taking into account the experience acquired during the last 3 IGF meetings, framing the decisions which will be taken concerning the future of the IGF, looking at the best ways of serving the needs of the global community, and engaging strongly in the process of enhanced cooperation, and seeing which aspect of the IGF mandate still need to be thoroughly considered so that we can collectively share the same sense of accomplishment. Ladies and gentlemen, the IGF was created as an outcome of the World Summit on Information Society, organized by the ITU, which was the most wide-ranging, comprehensive, and inclusive debate ever held on the future of the information society. For the first time, governments, the private sector, and civil society, and international organizations worked together, hand in hand. At the close of that summit in Tunis in November 2005, we agreed on the importance of strengthened cooperation among all stakeholders. ITU continues to believe in the spirit of the agreement made at Tunis and has been an active participant in the IGF process. We are here in Egypt this week with a delegation of 14 ITU officials organizing or co-organizing 11 events and funding the participation of some 40 delegates and experts attending this meeting. Over the past 4 years, we have been implementing both the letter and the spirit of our WC's commitment in areas as diverse as accessibility, climate change, and cybersecurity, and we have redoubled our efforts over the past 12 months. In today's world, ICTs are part of the solution, not part of the problem. They are playing a key role in addressing the financial crisis. It is no coincidence that many of the world's stimulus packages include ambitious broadband infrastructure initiatives. These will help us to bridge the emerging broadband divide, and they will help us to meet the Millennium Development Goals. This can only happen when the right regulatory environment is in place, an environment that favors content generation. In Beirut earlier this week, in our most successful global symposium for regulators to date, ITU brought together over 750 CEOs and policymakers from around the world to discuss these issues. ICTs will also play a crucial role in helping us address climate change issues, and ITU is lobbying hard ahead of the Copenhagen conference next month for this to be widely recognized. ITU is also playing a lead role in coordinating global cybersecurity efforts. I launched the Global Cybersecurity Agenda, or GCA, in May 2007, and the GCA is now in its operational phase with a physical home in Malaysia at the headquarters of IMPACT, the International Multilateral Partnership Against Cyber Threats. Within the GCA, we also launched the Child Online Protection Initiative this year, and this is now in its operational phase as well, with guidelines available for all stakeholders. Distinguished colleagues, the IGF is a unique forum where all stakeholders can share their opinions on an equal footing. In the spirit of paragraph 72C of the Tunis Agenda, IGF is a place where we can make progress on certain topics and introduce those mature topics into other more formal processes, arrangements, and organizations for further consideration. We welcome the new arrangements the affirmation of commitment, AOC, as an opportunity to increase ICANN's public accountability and to enhance cooperation among all stakeholders, other groups in the management of Internet critical resources. I take this opportunity to congratulate my friend Rod Bergstrom on his election as CEO of ICANN, and I wish him success in his new function. ICANN is recognized as a central authority for Internet names and addresses. ITU is the recognized organization for communication infrastructure that also support the Internet. We have to look ways to eliminate frictions between our different organizations and between all stakeholders during the IGF process. We have to work together, as I said before. In closing, I would like us to remember to look at the bigger picture and what we are trying to achieve here. WSIS established straightforward goals and principles and asked us to meet tangible targets by 2015. The IGF is a clear part of that process, and as we take stock and look ahead this week, I would like all of us to focus on the bigger goals and to work out how we can best meet the WSIS targets and the Millennium Development Goals, and make these the objectives to make access, use, creation, and sharing of information, as it is stated in the Tunis agenda, the preamble of this agenda, making access, use, creation, and sharing of information a basic human right. This is when we can safely say we have come from the information society and have entered the knowledge society that we are dreaming of. But time is running out, and we have to work together in a win-win mode. I thank you.